I don't really mind the rain. It washes away.
Hi, this is YC. Welcome back to my cooking and baking channel. It's nice to see everyone again. If you're new here, don't be afraid to comment, like, and subscribe, because when I show you a recipe, I type it in the description and you'll always be able to reference it later. So please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get all my recipes. Today, you might see I have seasoned potatoes and I fried up some chicken fries cooking in the oven. And I fry them and then I finish cooking them in the oven, you know. So what I'm going to do to go with it is a broccoli and apple salad. It's really, really good if you've never had it. Okay, so I already cut up 1 crown of broccoli. You're going to need like 1.5, like a large crown and a small one, or 3 medium-sized ones. You know, you want like to buy a package like of 2 or 3 small ones maybe. Like I got this at Aldi. It was actually the last ones they had I got because I went so late. And I'm going to show you how I do it so that you know how to prepare it. Okay, we're going to start off by cutting the little stem. And all of these little leaves, they have to come off. Okay, you don't want the big ones like this. And I'll show you what else I mean. You don't want these little ones. See these little tags like that? You got to cut those off, or you can pull them off. That's what you're supposed to do. I've always done that, and my husband also says to do it, and you know, he used to cook for great big places, so restaurants and everywhere. Even cooked for an old age home one time. Okay, and you just break up the crowns into small pieces, you know, like that. Like if you pick it up with a fork, you'd be able to eat it, because this is a salad. I wanted to show you my London broil on the weekend and help you see how I do my London broil. But I was bit by a spider or something on my finger. I won't show you which one. I don't want you to think I'm flipping you the bird, so you know which one it is. Oh my goodness, you talk about pain. When it would rain, I could feel my heartbeat in my finger, and the infection just kept growing and growing and growing, and it got feverish to the point where I couldn't take it. So, and if you look it up, you know what to do. It says, you know, try all your home remedies first, like do this, do that. It doesn't say nothing about going to see anyone. So, and you know how times are. You don't just go to a doctor for just anything these days. So you try to solve as many problems as you can. And so my husband took a sterilized needle, and he stuck it in my finger about 3 times. Oh, yeah. Woo. I think I made up some words that day for Webster's. But a lot of the, and then he's had to squeeze it, you know. A lot of the infection came out, but it's swelling up again. I'm still on the mend from it. It doesn't hurt as bad though. And it wasn't, not even a week before that I came running up my porch steps that night. Right in front of me, falling on the next step right in front where I was going to put my foot, was a diamondback rattler. So snakes are on the move right now. Spiders, snakes. You know, it's that time of year where we're transitioning into those cooler fall or, you know, fall temperatures. Even though I don't feel it because I'm cooking and doing laundry all the time. But, oh, I tell you. Whew. So I had to back up, and my kids brought me in the back door. It's a good thing I didn't get, you know, a snake bite. So, anyway. Okay, so there's our broccoli. Okay, so you want, I would say like 3 cups at least of it, you know. Well, I have a big family too, so if you just wanted to do one crown, if it's just a couple people, I can understand you just doing one bunch, you know. I can understand that. And then, now I washed this really good before I cut it. Make sure you wash your fruits and vegetables. You already know that. And so now we're going to cut up some apples. And I don't have an apple corer. As many times as I put apples in recipes, you think I would by now, but I don't. And I just put it in, you know, bite-sized pieces. For pies and for my apple crisp, I just put it in like half, you know, like the slices, like half moon. But for this, I'd like it in little chunks because it's going to be, you know, a salad. So. And if these are hard for you to digest, just peel them, you know. And I have members in my family, not my, you know, not here, but like relatives, you know, in Virginia that cannot digest broccoli. If you're like that, I would try it with cauliflower. Because they say that they can eat that. I'm the opposite. I'm the complete opposite. I made a pizza crust one time from cauliflower. That was the worst stomach ache of my life. It was horrible. I won't go near it. I eat broccoli though, every week. Every week I eat it. Okay. Use about like 3 medium-sized apples. These are Gala apples. It doesn't matter what kind, whatever you like, you know. And we're just adding that to our bowl of broccoli. Yeah. I hope I don't get bit by anything else this year. Oh my goodness. And it just, you know, it just had to rain, right? I could feel that heartbeat just choom, choom, choom in my finger. I was like, oh. I ended up taking some meds, but I didn't want to, you know, just over-the-counter stuff. I try not to if you can help it, but nope, I had to that night. You know, it gets nagging like a toothache, you know. Okay. I have another apple, but I don't think I'm going to need it. And this keeps for a few days in the fridge. If you can't eat it all at once, it's great for lunch the next day. Oh, it's so good. What? All these seeds. Well, and my youngest, he likes it too. He really likes this salad. My German Shepherd eats apples. I don't know if they're supposed to eat broccoli though, so I wouldn't try it, but without looking it up. But she likes apples. Okay, so I probably should have used a bigger bowl. But I'm famous, and this is what my husband tells me. I'm famous for overcrowding a bowl. Yeah, I always do. I don't know why. And you are supposed to put, I wrote it down really quick how I did it last time. Like, you put like a tablespoon of chopped onion. And I have this little piece left, it's not really even a whole half. And I'm just going to chop it up and put it throughout this one, since I use so many apples and so much broccoli. But no, like I said, you know, I feed a family of 6. So people always say, where do you get that other one? But my, you know, son's girlfriend. Yep. And my husband takes a lunch to work. He's asleep right now because he works 3rd shift. So I've been busy. I already took my son. I have a son that works at Walmart. I already took him to work, and I've already been to Aldi to pick up all my stuff and paying bills today and doing laundry today and frying chicken today and you name it. Been online with the teachers. You name it. Okay. So, let's see. The other thing is there's a half a cup of dried fruit in this salad. And you can use whatever kind you want. I was hoping to find a mixed bag, and I didn't see a mixed bag. You probably could do a mixed bag that has nuts in it. I just didn't want to this time. There's apricots. If you go to like at Aldi, for example, I don't know, I'm sure Whole Foods does this too. They have the apricots and the cherries and the blueberries and all. But I chose cranberries because if I don't use them all, I know I will use them through the holiday season because I always throw them on pork and everything, you know. Show my sugar. That's Bella. For those of you who do not know, that's Miss Bella. Right, Bella? Yeah. She's like, when are you going to feed me, Mom? I'll feed you when dinner's ready. Yeah, I will. Okay. So this is also a half a cup, I think, is what I put, yeah. I always write how I do it. Like I switch stuff around depending on how my family would like it. And then I mark it down so the next time I do it, I don't forget. Okay. So there you go. See, I still have some for to put in something else. But you want to make sure it seals. My husband, he's been cleaning out all the cabinets every day. And it's that time of year. We're in the South, so we have to clean everything, wipe everything down, spray everything, because in the wintertime you don't want everything trying to come in, you know. That's just how it is in the South. You have to do that. And he has been working around the clock, and I'm so thankful that he's doing it because I'm short to be reaching these shelves, but you know, he's almost 6'4", so he does it like it's nothing. Okay. Now, after you want to put half a cup of Greek yogurt, and I bought the whole one. You can get the skim milk kind if you want. You know, whatever you think is healthy, whatever you like. You know, make sure it's Greek yogurt though. You know, and it's supposed to be plain, not vanilla, because this is already going to add a little bit of sweetness, and so is your apple. But this is for the onion and broccoli too. You want your dressing to be plain Greek yogurt of some kind. Okay, and there's my half cup. And I'm not so critical about it. I dig in the half cup and then I go like that. Like, I'm not a huge measurer because either the vegetables are going to be different size every time, so nothing is exact. I'm not big on exact cooking. Yeah, really am not. Like, I tried it the other day with these cookies I made for the kids, and they were dry. They were so dry. So right away I went to the store and picked up some more natural peanut butter, put a gob of peanut butter in there and whipped it all up. Cookies came out perfect. If I would have left it like how they had it, they were like so hard and dry. Anyway, you just have to do what you have to do, depending on your situation, how much you're doing, the climate, you know, everything. How hot your oven cooks. And if you see bacon here, it's because you take bacon, like usually about 3 or 4 slices, and you crumble it up over top when you're all done mixing the Greek yogurt into the broccoli, apple, and onion, and cranberries or whatever, you know, you might want dried blueberries, whatever fruit you think your family will eat, you know. So it's going to be fun trying to toss this, but I'm going to attempt it because I like my bowl. I don't want to use a different bowl. And you leave this in the refrigerator until the rest of your meal is done, and I have that in the oven. So tonight we're going to have, we have fried boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I found pretty reasonable. And then, and I want to tell you about that in a minute, they were between $6 and $7 for a pack of, I want to say 8. Now I'll tell you something about that in a minute. But and then we'll have seasoned potatoes, which I used the grease from my bacon for my seasoned potatoes. Sometimes I use olive oil. It just depends on what I'm doing. But this can wait in the fridge until the rest of your meal is done. Okay. And if you go to eat this at lunch the next day and it just seems like dry or whatever, add a couple tablespoons of the Greek yogurt, because you know you don't use it all in this. Okay, now back to that, the chicken thighs at Aldi. I saw all the packs were 6 something, 7 something, 6 something, 7. I'm going through them because I like them fussy. I like it to look good. You know how you shop. You like what you like for your family. And then I saw a pack, $13.40, and I was like, whoa, that's marked wrong. That is totally marked wrong. And they were thighs, same packs I was looking at that were $6 and $7. And this lady comes along with her cart behind me. She just takes a couple packs and throws them in the cart. I said, no. I said, I don't normally do this, but please put that pack back. They marked it wrong, and I'm about to go tell them. I said, as fast as those girls at the register go, and sometimes you'll see a man there, as fast as they scan your stuff and throw it in the cart, scan, throw, scan, throw, scan, throw, they're not going to pick up on that. And she would have definitely ended up paying like $13.40 for a few chicken thighs. So, lesson learned, even if you're ordering food at home, look at those prices. If something doesn't, yeah, meat's high right now, but if all the packs are 6 and 7 and you got one that's 13 or 14, well, something's wrong. You know, and as soon as I walked up to it, I was like, no, I don't think so. But they make mistakes. You know, they're in a hurry too. The people with the pricing and everything, they're spread thin these days, and they're in a hurry. And I don't hold it against them, but it is important to let them know, hey, this has to be, you know, corrected. And they'd be like, okay, you know, so just be kind about it. You know what I mean? So. And I know Life with Mike, if you ever watch his channel, he would have picked it up immediately. He would have went, that sticks out, that stands out. I could clearly see that, and he would have clearly seen that. He's a good shopper. Okay, you see how it's, don't do what I do and overcrowd a bowl. But if you had a big bowl, let's say, you could really whip this around, and you see how it coats it all. You see there's a coating on it all, and it's really good. You're really like plain yogurt on broccoli and apple and onion. You're thinking, really? Oh yeah, really, I am serious. It will shock you. I thought, I'll make this, but everyone is gonna, when I did it a few weeks back in the summertime, I thought everybody's gonna hate this. And I took it out with the stuff that we got off the grill, and everyone was like, we were all surprised. We were pleasantly surprised. And they said, keep it, it's a keeper. We gotta do this one again. It's delicious. And It's healthy. You ready for this? 1 cup is only 123 calories. There are bananas that are more than that. 1 cup, just 123 calories. 4 grams of protein. Yep. So you're going to want this on your list of salads to make. And you see how easy it is. It didn't take no time to cut up a crown and some apples. I mean, you're going to want this. And that's good enough for me for now. So when I take some out, I'll be able to stir it even more. So I'm just going to crumble some of these on top. And you probably could throw some more fruit on top if you have guests coming and you want it to look festive, you know. Yep. Ooh, this is, I mean, it's looking so good. I cannot wait to dive into this. I'm going to tell you right now, I'll eat my meal on that. I might not finish the chicken. Won't grab that many potatoes. But this, I'll be going back twice on. For sure. Because it looks so good. Look at this. Oh. And one time, I think the last time I did this, it just so happened the bacon was, this is thick bacon. I had thinner bacon and it just crumbled right away for me. So the thin bacon, if you want to buy that just for the crumbles, you could do that and use it on many salads, you know. There, let's take that out. And let me just wipe the edge because, you know, I don't have company, but let's say you did. And you know, that little bit of onion I put in here actually really adds to it. So don't skimp on that, even if you have to use a little bit of onion powder. I realize that this is a rough salad. Not everybody can eat rough things. I get it. But if you have family members that can, I tell you what, they will appreciate this. And at a lunchtime or a snack time, a cup of this would go a long way in filling them up. That's I thought my chicken was sizzling. It's the dog making a noise. She's a mess, let me tell you. Okay, so, but anyway, look at that. It is absolutely delicious. And it's healthy. So if you know someone that could use a nice healthy salad that fills them up, that gets them to the main meal of the day, and it would make them, you know, they would be eating better, try it. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.